Hey guys, welcome back. It's The Beer's Gone Bad,
where the beer flows like wine.
We are your hosts.
I'm Scott Van Book.
I'm Pat Tugin. Tonight is a big night for me. I was at the BevMo, the Beverages and More, and I've been hearing things about this beer for the last week or so. Just to get into it, we're drinking Stone Cherry Chocolate Stout. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
I'm pretty pumped. This is the third time we've been showcasing Stone on the blog, and I'm 100% okay with that because Stone is one of those beers that is, or the breweries that's constantly putting out new beers, and this is one of them. This is a limited time.
This is insane. Let me just a backstory on this thing. This won the 2011 Homebrew Stone Brewing Contest at the Stone Brewery. They actually do a brewing contest for home brewers on the complex. These guys came in number 19. I have their names here. Jason Fields and Kevin Shepard submitted this. 8% alcohol. This thing costs $2.99 at BevMo. Freaking steal. I'm excited, dude.
And they made how many barrels? Do you know?
I don't know. It's a limited production, and the guy at BevMo said once it's out, it's out.
So if you can, go out there and get your hands on it. If you can't, well,
enjoy us drinking it, please. I'm so excited right now. This guy, what? Go ahead, sorry.
Did you say what it was? A double?
It's a cherry chocolate stout.
I'm not sure if we mentioned it.
Just for a reference on this guy, this batch that they did here, we just watched a little video online for this thing.
I'm swooping on yours.
Yeah, do it, man.
By the way.
They used 9,000 pounds of cherries to create this. 9,000 pounds.
There's 5 pounds of cherries per gallon. Yeah.
Per gallon. So do the math on that one. Let me know how it goes.
And I was told also, drink the beer cold. As it warms up, a lot of the flavors are going to come out of it.
The cherry notes are supposed to open up as it warms up. This guy in the dark scale is a 10 straight across. God. 1 being Bud Light, 10 being motor oil. This guy is a 10 with no exception. What do you think?
Yeah, it's definitely a 10. I mean, you're not seeing through this glass.
I'm so pumped right now. What's it smell like to you?
You know what it's reminding me of? Right off the bat? You know when you go to a wedding and they have the chocolate cake with like the raspberry in it? That's what it's reminding me of. Right off the bat. That's the smell I'm getting.
I do that too. There's a lot of chocolate in here too. Another note that they had on the video was that most of the chocolate stouts that a lot of the guys have use Ghirardelli powder. These guys went for full, actual, solid dark chocolate, which is insane. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Let's get into it.
They also said it exploded loads. Adding a different element to the process of brewing it.
You know what? I thought that was going to come across as just like a complete fruity, thick liquid.
It's really not.
It's really not. That's actually, it's got a little slight carbonation to it.
It's a little tart.
I like that.
Yeah.
Didn't he say that with the cherries too? He didn't use just straight red cherries. They use a mixture of those and some tart, lighter red ones too.
So you get it when you smell it. You definitely smell. It smells like it's going to be a fruitier beer than it is, but it comes across still a little tart, which is actually really refreshing.
That's actually more enjoyable than I thought it was going to be. Wow.
Yeah, and although it doesn't really look that carbonated, once it's cruising, it's a little bubbly. Not in a bad way, though.
Yeah, so this thing, I mean,
I'm going to say this, too, I'm going to jump right into the rating of the beer, if we can. For how dark the beer is, and which can be intimidating in a glass, especially a clear glass, it looks like a really heavy beer. Again, it's pretty drinkable, pretty agreeable for a stout like that.
It is true. I mean, it did win. So, I mean, Stone went through. They had 40 entries. No, I take that back. I think it said...
It's not very viscous either, which I like.
Taking top honors for 40 entries. So 40 entries, and these guys came out on top this year. And by the way, nice use of the word viscous.
Yeah, like that?
Thick.
Someone had 10th grade English.
Boom. Thank you, Mr. Adair.
Boom.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm in.
I really like it, actually.
I don't think I'm ever disappointed with Stone.
Oh, FYI, I just heard through the grapevine that Stone was Stone was opening a second location in Liberty Station, opening next year, 2012, Liberty Station.
That's going to be awesome. That is bringing Stone Brewery that much closer for everybody who lives in South County.
All the cries, that's exactly what I said, all the cries of the South County kids have been heard, and Stone's like, you know what?
Thank God.
I hear your cries, and I'm opening in Liberty
Following
Station.
suit, Pizza Port did it. Pizza Port came down, they're in OB.
I'm excited, man.
Yeah, we got to take the show on the road, literally. At some point in time.
That rumor is actually backed up today. I went on Facebook and asked those guys straight up, and they got back to me and said, yes, we will be opening in 1 year. So spring of 2012, they'll be there.
Put it on your calendar, just the all spring months.
I'm excited, man.
Yeah, mark it.
Stone has become one of those beers. I didn't drink Stone a lot for a while. I just didn't. I don't know why. But Stone's become one of those beers that, like, every time we do one, I'm just automatically just... I know it's going to be a solid one. It's become a power company for me, much like independent trucks for skateboards.
Yeah, it is.
Give me a number on this. What are you going to put this at taste-wise? 1 being like, you know what, I could do without it, and 10 being like, oh my god, give me another.
I'm going to say it too. It gets a little bit more chocolatey as it goes on. Do you notice that?
I'm going to warm up my hands a little bit, see what happens.
Another one.
It is actually. I just got a cherry kind of flavor going on.
I'm going chocolatey. I think it's getting a little more chocolatey. On the scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it an 8. I'm going to give it an 8 because it's a specialty beer. Because it's kind of tart, which I like, it's good, it doesn't make it an all-the-time kind of beer. But it's a good dessert beer, obviously, you chocolate and cherries. And it's a good once in a while, like, hey, you want me to blow your mind with a beer? Hold on, try this. So I'm going to give it a solid 8.
I'm with you, dude. I'm going to give it an 8 as well. This is something that if you were at a party or you were somewhere and we just had a cool dinner, we're hanging out with like a close group of friends. It's like, you guys want to try something crazy? Pull this out of the reserves. Yeah. Open this one up. Blow some minds.
If I walked into a bar and I was like, hey, bartender, barkeep, blow my mind with a beer right now. I want a beer, and I would imagine that they would pour this beer in one of those little small schooner glasses, like a little snifter, like a little brandy glass almost, like very small, where you're like, whoa.
A snifter.
Yeah. Why am I not getting more beer? And then you taste it and you go, wow.
I understand.
I don't know if I could handle more beer.
You know what blows my mind is that this was only $2.99. I mean, yes, it is a small bottle, but $2.99 seemed like, for a limited edition award-winning beer, that seemed pretty good to me. Overall, it gets an 8. It gets a 10 straight up on the color scale. This is a great beer. Stone, you guys have outdone yourself yet again.
Good job on the collaboratory beer. Is that a word, collaboratory?
I'm going to go with it. Collaboratory.
Yeah, collaborative.
Collaborative-atory beer. Either way, the beer kicks ass. You guys did an awesome job.
Yeah, it was 10th grade English.
So, you know, to Jason Fields and Kevin Shepard, you guys, great, I don't even know, a great mashup on this one. You guys did a great job. I can't wait to see what you guys do next year if you guys are entering.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys. Hey, cheers to you. Everybody, thanks for swinging by. This is The Beer's Gone Bad.
This is where the beer flows like wine, guys.
Wonderful. We'll see you next time.
We will see you next time.
We will.